Here's a rewatchable movie draft I saw on Twitter, and I wanted to go through it, as it's not very easy, which is what making me want to do it. So comedies in red, actions in blue, dramas in purple, animateds in green, and white is miscellaneous. Each team has one of each, and what's the best team? Team 1, I think Big Daddy is a big hitter. Taken is a big hitter, and Forrest Gump. All solid. All movies I would rewatch today. I would rewatch all these right now. I think they're all really solid films. No Connection, and then No Connection either. But yeah, Taken, that movie was life-changing in terms of drama. Oh, it's action. Yeah, it's action. But also, it's such a good film because of the, what do you call it? The fear of being taken as a kid watching this. I don't remember how old I was, but that scene of his daughter being taken, obviously, the non-climatic climax. It's not the climax of the movie, but it's basically the climax for a lot of people. And they perfectly make that scene feel so real that I was terrified of being stolen as a child. Forrest Gump is just a classic, obviously. I would rewatch it. It's not like a movie that I will constantly rewatch, but it's definitely a rewatchable movie. So that, it fits it. And then Big Daddy is funny, good emotional vibes. I love Big Daddy a lot. So Team 1, after my short little glance before I started recording, Team 1 feels like a strong contender. Now, Lion King. Lion King is not a movie I rewatch. I have no temptation to ever rewatch Lion King. I've never seen Roadhouse. There's a lot. There's some older movies I have not seen that I'm ashamed to say, which sucks. But Goonies, I would rewatch Goonies. I think I would half want to watch Goonies. And then I totally would watch Titanic. I like Titanic, and I love heavyweights. So again, we got about 3 movies in Team 2 that's rivaling Team 1. I love Titanic with all my heart. I know it kind of makes me sound like a sissy, but I don't freaking care. I love Titanic. One of my favorite movies of all time. Really appreciate that movie. Heavyweights is more like a childhood love. When you rewatch it, I feel like it's just a little not as good as you hope, but still good enough. I think Ben Stiller is the star. He killed it. I love the vibes of the movie. All the fat kids. I like fat jokes and stuff like that. Team 2 is feeling a little bit weaker. However, it does have Lion King, which I am slightly, I don't have an X on it, but it's still, a slightly there. At slightly there. Which kind of balanced out the Goonies and makes it a little bit more 3-3 here. But then going to Team 3, I love Shawshank Redemption, as does probably everyone who's watched it. I love Dumb and Dumber. This movie does not get enough credit, or maybe it does. I don't know what the world feels about it. I just know a lot of people who don't like dumb comedy. And even though this movie is dumb comedy, it's still original comedy, and it's still really impressively creative. So many movies just rely on cuss words, and that's not the way to do it, dude. That's not the way to do it. Do not just cuss to be funny. It works sometimes. The right character saying the right one, the right time, then it can work. But for the most part, if you're just throwing out F-words, F-bombs just to be funny, you lose me. Not because I can't hear it without cringing or anything like that. It's just I don't find it creative, and that bugs me. I like originality. And Dumb and Dumber is freaking original and great. Independence Day, No Connection, unfortunately. Pulp Fiction, started it, have not finished it. Really regret that. There's 2 movies on this list that I really regret for not finishing or watching, and this is one of those 2. The other one is Godfather, unfortunately. I have wanted to watch the movie for 10 years. I don't know why I haven't watched it. It pisses me off. It still pisses me off that I haven't watched it. Right now, thinking about it and saying it and talking about it, it's pissing me off that I haven't watched it. Because I know I would love this movie. Because I love Breaking Bad, and I would love this. Aladdin has no sway to me at all either. Team 3 feels weak, but Dumb and Dumber and Shawshank are strong. Okay, Team 4, nothing on Godfather, so sad. Now this is like 10 out of 10 movie. The only other 10 out of 10 movie is probably Titanic. Shawshank is close. Honestly, these 2 are freaking strong for me. I love both of these a lot. I love Titanic, I love that Dark Knight. That's the problem with Team 1. Team 1 has 3 great movies, but I don't like... They're not 10 out of 10 films. Dark Knight is 10 out of 10. Titanic's 10 out of 10. Shawshank is probably like a 9 out of 10. Dumb and Dumber is like a 9 out of 10. See, it's strong. Taken, Big Daddy, Forrest Gump, those are more like 8s, you know? High 7s, 8s. Then I've never seen The Shining. I probably should. It's not a movie that makes me mad that I haven't seen it. And then I've never even heard of Office Space. It's a comedy. Never even heard of this. And then I do not care. Who put this movie in here? I've seen it as a kid. It's kind of creepy. Not good. Never would watch this. Rewatch this. Like, I would rewatch Dark Knight a million times over. Oh, but just all week. Just all week right here. Just all week. Well, sorry, that's not week. Godfather's not week, but see, that's why I've never seen it, but I'm still gonna give points to Team 4 for The Godfather. You have to. It's so good. Lastly, got Team 5. Gladiator's a weird one. Gladiator's weird because I liked it a lot when I watched it, but it still doesn't feel like a special movie to me. And maybe if I watched it when it first came out, but I wasn't, you know, I think this movie's decently old. Yeah, because I think this movie's pretty old. Because what's his face? Joaquin Phoenix looks pretty young. This is probably older than Walk the Line. Probably. Walk the Line's 2008, 2007, 2006. Gladiator doesn't feel special. Gladiator's like drama. It's not action. Okay. Well, Gladiator is good. I like Gladiator, but it's not a special movie. Like, would I rewatch this right now? I'm still gonna put a box around it because I still think this is a pro on this team. But something about Gladiator, when I'm watching it, it doesn't have a tone that's like, this was just, everything came together. Like, when you watch Dark Knight, you could tell everything came together. The writing, the directing, the acting, costume, like every single facet of a film came together to make this perfect product. How many movies do you get of that a year? Very, very small. Gladiator did not feel like every piece came together, but it was good. It was entertaining. Die Hard. That's actually, you know, that's the third one I have not seen that I need to watch. I've not seen Pulp Fiction, Godfather, or Die Hard. Die Hard does seem like kind of like one of those dumb movies that everyone likes. Like, it's, we all, you know, everyone loves Die Hard. It's freaking awesome. It's gonna be like John Wick in like 20 years. Like, we all love John Wick, even though it's stupid. Like, I love John Wick, but I will say that it's stupid. But that doesn't diminish the fact that I love John Wick, right? Toy Story, obviously, that's a fat rewatch, even at my age. And then I don't care about Indiana Jones. It's a little outdated. I've seen them all. I actually recently rewatched this one. I don't have an infinity for Indiana Jones, and I'm sorry. But I'll give it slight points, you know. Just a little bit. This whole list looks freaking like a child. Okay, Tommy Boy, I'll rewatch that in a heartbeat. Probably my favorite Chris Farley film. Isn't my favorite David is his name David Spade? David Spader? I don't know why I want to put that E-er on it. David Spade. No, that's right. Probably my favorite David Spade film too. Big Daddy, not Big Daddy. Grown Ups is close. What else? He has some bad movies. But so let's start crossing some out here. Okay, I'm going to immediately throw out Team 4. Regardless of my love for Dark Knight. That's a hard one to pass, but Team 4's out. And then I'm going to keep Team 1 for now. Team 2. Team 5. This is impossible to choose one. This is feeling impossible. I'm going to throw Team 1 out. None of these movies are special enough. The goodness of like Titanic outweighs the greatness of some of these movies outweigh the goodness of these ones. So I'm gonna take Team 1 out. That's hard to do, but I have to start somewhere. Tommy Boy and Toy Story. Gladiator. I'm taking Team 5 out. I have to keep going with my gut. I have to go for the gut is the most important thing we have. If you're taking a test, this semester I've been just focusing on my gut and it's been leading me nothing but just success in my tests with bad study habits. Trust your gut, and right now I'm trusting it. And then team 2, team 3. Oh, the thing is, I would love Pulp Fiction, and I love Dumb and Dumber. I could rewatch Dumb and Dumber. I could rewatch Shawshank. We're going team 3. That's your winner, boys and girls. Jeez, I'm a freaking terrible driver. Okay. Shawshank is a fat movie I would rewatch. Like, if this is purely off rewatch, just because movies are good doesn't mean it wins the rewatch award. Shawshank wins. Shawshank's a rewatch. Dumb and Dumber is a fat rewatch. I would watch that right now. Independence Day, I've heard good things. I could probably watch that and rewatch it. I've started Pulp Fiction. I love the beginning scene. I loved how far did I get? I was loving the vibes. I love Quentin Tarantino. This is a movie. Once I watch it, I will definitely want to rewatch it. Just like the other Tarantino movies I've seen. I love Tarantino. Aladdin, sure. I'm gonna take no gold there. But I could rewatch Aladdin. Like, it doesn't. I'm not gonna lose points for it, but it's not gonna get high regards. But yeah, Team 3 is the winner. What do you guys think? Comment down below what you believe is the best team, and if I was wrong, let me know. I don't care, but I'd be interested to know. And have a good day. Bless you.